Get ready. 68 books, 7 rounds, 4 brackets, 1 champion, and 1 out-of-shape referee. It's Book March Madness. Submit your own titles, vote for your favorites, watch the fierce competition, and predict your champion to enter to win a prize. Who will be left standing when the final buzzer sounds? Only you can decide. Let's do this!
Hello everyone and welcome to the last introduction video for the brackets for Book March Madness 2022. I think it is safe to say that I am fairly invested in pretty much all of the brackets in this particular competition. I think there's going to be some fierce opinions. However, this particular bracket that I am introducing today is probably the one that I am the most curious about, and I am expecting a lot of heated debate about because this bracket is very different from how I normally organize Book March Madness, in that it involves a very heated topic amongst many people on BookTube and Bookstagram, and that is book to movie adaptations. So this bracket is called The Book Was Better. And that is not to say that in all of the in the cases of all the titles in this bracket that the book was inherently better than the adaptation. I'm not saying that. I'm just using the stereotypical phrase that's used for many people when they're defending their favorite books. So yes, this bracket is comprised entirely of books that have been made into movies from the past 2 years and some of the biggest, best adaptations to have ever been made, coming from very popular book titles. If you want to know more about how this bracket is designed, feel free to go ahead and click the link to the official Book March Madness site. All of the rules and regulations to how this bracket is different from others in terms of how it's set up, all of that information is included on the website, so you may read to your heart's content. Now, just like every other bracket introduction video, as soon as this video is done, you have 36 hours to submit your title that you think belongs in this particular bracket. A word of warning, because I can hear the fandom screaming out now. I intentionally left out big franchises, and that was because I wanted as much variety in the selections as possible. So you are going to see some fairly popular, well-beloved movie adaptations missing from the selection of these books. And I want to tell you that please do not suggest the entire franchise. So for example, you won't see any Harry Potter right now in this bracket for the express intent that I wanted to make sure we were well represented in genre and type of movie. So if you want a particular Harry Potter title in this bracket, please be specific. Don't just suggest the whole franchise, because that suggestion will not be taken. You need to be specific about the book to movie adaptation. So whether you think Goblet of Fire is a better adaptation than Sorcerer's Stone, I need you to be that specific, because I will not put an entire franchise in this bracket, because that does not, in my mind, say good sportsmanship or fair play to any other title that's in this bracket. So be specific. If you want a franchise fandom represented in here, like I said, be specific. Okay, now that we've got all the housekeeping stuff out of the way, let's meet the rookie movie adaptation titles in this bracket. We have The Voyages of Dr. Dolittle, or Doolittle as the movie title is, with Robert Downey Jr. By Hugh Lofting. We have The Invisible Man by H.g Wells. Chaos Walking by Patrick Ness. Emma by Jane Austen. Those Who Wish Me Dead by Michael Kurita. Dune by Frank Herbert. The Call of the Wild by Jack London. And last but not least, To All the Boys I've Loved Before, Always and Forever, Lara Jean by Jenny Han. Big, much anticipated movie adaptations were in those rookie releases. Many big movie stars also in those movie releases. Now here comes all of the selections that I think might provoke some outrage in the champion movie adaptation titles. We have Fight Club by Chuck Palahniuk. We have Schindler's List by Thomas Keneally. The Life of Pi by Jan Martel. The Wizard of Oz by L. Frank Baum. The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo by Stieg Larsson. The Silence of the Lambs by Thomas Harris. Silver Linings Playbook by Matthew Quick. And last but not least, Casino Royale by Ian Fleming. When I said variety, I meant variety. Those are all the titles in the Book Was Better bracket, from the rookie release movie adaptations to the champion movie adaptations. Whew, we'll see how this goes. So there you go. You have now been officially introduced to all the brackets, and you now know all the titles that will be in those brackets. So please stay tuned for this coming Saturday, March 12th, which is our Selection Sunday video, in which all of these titles that you have now been introduced to will be ranked and paired together, and you will be made aware of which titles are going up against which titles. Also in that video, you will know which of your suggestions made it into the wildcard choices and will be a part of the First Four competition on March 15th. So stay tuned. The pairing and voting choices will be made on Saturday, and I am expecting many a complaint to roll in. Oh man, okay. I'm so nervous. I always get butterflies during this part because there's no going back now. All of them have been chosen, all of the pairings have been made, and now it's up to you all to decide how the competition goes after this. So I'm very excited. Get your opinions ready because I would love to hear them. Okay, you have 36 hours to submit which movie adaptation you think belongs in this bracket, and I will see you on Saturday when the official pairings are announced.